Okay, been a lot of hooting and hollering in the tuber scum community.
Oh. Tuber scum?
Tuber scum, that's what I call tubers in general. Tuber scum?
It's been a long time since we got into some tuber scandals.
Well, yeah, so there's a new trend that I thought we would have an interesting angle on, which is there's a hell of a lot of family vlogging hate out there now. Have you guys seen that?
Why? Because they're kind of like shiesty?
Exploitative?
People are saying it's exactly. People are saying it's exploitative. The kid doesn't have consent.
Oh.
And what's up with that? So I thought we have a unique perspective, obviously.
I've seen it happen in real life. Like, remember when we went to Playlist Live in Florida?
Oh, right.
We're all hanging out, and I remember it was like 11 o'clock at night, and there was a baby still crawling on the floor, and then the parent was just with the vlog camera still vlogging.
Yeah, I got the shot.
And I was like, it's fucking 11 o'clock at night. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, is that when there was like, we were at that party and the music was like,
Oh, yeah, and then there's all these kids on the dance floor. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like 2 a.m. and there's like 8-year-olds fucking
bopping it.
Yeah, I'm like,
good B-roll though.
I'm so glad you guys got to see that because it is a fascinating world that not many people get to see.
Was Playlist Live? Because it's different from VidCon.
It's the same shit.
When I thought about Playlist Live, I thought it was gonna be like more like VidCon, but I think it was different because I didn't see like like TikTokers and all that. Like that was the beginning.
That was like the beginning of that, yeah.
Kids.
Yeah. Well, there was whatever the last generation was. It was Vines, I believe.
Well,
the Vine stars
Viners.
were there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was all that. It's the same thing as VidCon, but it's just in Florida, and there's more old school tubers there. Whereas VidCon has more of like the current crop and all that kind of shit.
Oh. Interesting.
What do you think about family vlog stuff?
I don't get why people, dude, first of all, everyone's dramatic about everything now.
Yeah.
You know, like 100 years ago, your dad would take you into a fucking coal mine, okay, and you were thankful that you could eat at night.
Yeah.
And like maybe even fucking breathe without coughing or some shit. And nowadays people are like, this is so exploitative. I'm like, bro, go look at some pictures of miners' kids, dude, with fucking soot all over, caked all over the face, like 4 inches of soot all over their face.
They look like grown men at 7 years old, fucking smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
They're all looking at the camera like, the fuck? And you're like, these are children.
Very strong forearms, you know?
Yeah, they're not going to school.
Rocks all day, fucking taking a pickaxe.
They die at 55.
People want to say it's child labor. Yeah. You got a fucking kid. Oh, you're putting a camera in a kid's face. It's like, they don't know what's going on.
They have extravagant birthday parties, and they're like they're exploiting them.
Well, exactly. And then you get the kid. Look at what Bart did to his kid's life. He gives him a fucking Ford Expedition little Power Wheels. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what has like documenting his life given Taika? A lot of cool shit. Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
But
Meanwhile, some other kid, the X-ray can't even show what his lungs look like because it's blocked with some shit.
I'm saying, plus that still exists. There's still countries where the whole family works from like the time that the kid's born, just about.
Yeah.
Also, it'd be different if like the child really didn't want to be on camera. Like it wasn't about it, wasn't having fun, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's a different thing. And you just, like they're actively forcing their kid to be on camera just for the video.
That's something that we're really conscious of, because we know for sure if we have Taika in a video and in a thumbnail, the video will do much better. But then I think our approach to vlog has always been more like, let's capture memories for ourselves. And so it's actually me and Gio's life, and if Taika comes into it, then it happens organically through our narrative. So like Taika's not the star. So there's times where it's like Taika's not in any of our family videos because he's off doing whatever he wants to do. And then there's times he'll literally go, hey Papa, open the camera, I'm gonna talk to it. Like yeah, he has something to say, I'm like, all right.
Just go like, you're not the fucking star, buddy.
I'm the fucking star.
Daddy's the star?
Yeah.
Daddy's the fucking star.
I'm the writer, director, and the fucking star.
I'm the producer. I get all my credits.
I'm the editor, you don't do shit.
I didn't know family vlogs were still popular.
Oh, dude, they're killing it.
And popping and popping.
I thought after a lot of them started coming out where like it was like kind of fucked up, like the reality of like, because these wholesome dads were just fucking railing all the fans.
Railing the fans.
And then like all this controversy was coming out, and then I thought that pre-COVID was already shattered.
There's a whole new generation of them.
And I think
The old ones are gone.
No, the OG, some of the, like Shay Carl's still at it.
Oh, still at it?
Yeah, still at it.
that examples like that when shit goes bad, it fucking boosts the other guys because the market share goes down, and then they get to say we're not like that, and then everyone gravitates to the people who are good.
Now there are some fucked up things that happen, right? Like the whole the parents who were pranking their kids, like it was going crazy.
When that Philly got taken away,
They're wilding out.
Philly fucking.
What happened?
Yeah, Phil got him good. Parents were like fakes, like scaring their kids, like actually scaring their kids.
Yeah, the prank ones.
Pranking them and all kinds of fucked up shit.
It was like mental torture.
And there's like footage of the kids saying like, I don't want to do this and shit, and somehow that still made the edit. I would have edited that shit out.
Lying too.
Yeah.
Like,
Mistakes were made.
Oh, he's just being a rascal.
Yeah.
mistakes were made, context clues were given, and I think Phil helped put it all together.
Yeah, Philly D started covering it like really intensely to the
Just
point
one
where-
YouTube channel, or is it like a bunch of different ones that he?
It was a couple of them, but there was one in particular that like went down for this big time. Yeah, it was a couple years ago.
Coverage of it got child services to take a closer look, and they yanked the kids out.
Oh shit.
And Phil's a dad, so he's like pretty militant like that, which I can respect.
That was the villain origin story of that guy. He was like, Phil.
Yeah, big time.
I wouldn't be surprised if that dude tried to find him or some shit. That guy was pissed.
Yeah.
That's scary.
What do you think about family vlogging, Joe?
I think it depends.
Nice.
Back to you, Steve.
Hey, by the way, we're doing an hour-long podcast on this right now, so this is JK podcast, so this is overtime. So
I like Bart said though, I've seen people that we've known where like they're just not in real life, they're like not a loving family at all, but they got a fucking brandy or something to do, so they go, hey guys, yeah, well, fucking, if you want to be a fucking perfect couple like us, I fucking don't like that at all, because I just think like you're deceiving your fan base like
Big
crazy.
time.
And that's what I think fans are saying is like, hey, you painted this picture of a perfect family. I aspire to be like you guys. You gave me so much hope that this exists in the world, and then you fucking shattered it by being a fraud. You deceived me. And I think that's what people out there are getting mad at, and I think that's legit. On the flip side, if they want to document their lives, because vlogging is basically video diaries, and if you want to do that on a small scale, like, and it's for your families, because that's how people did originally vlog. It's journaling through video, right? And it was meant for like your circle of friends or whatever who wanted to tune in, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm like, I don't know, man, where's the fine line behind just creating content?
Videos that are just now being posted.
Yeah.
You know?
It is. It's like home movies.
Exactly. It's like home movies.
But better quality, because like our parents record
Right.
like shit.
And some people like the quality.
No reason, no narrative, no nothing.
Yeah.
Why are you zooming in?
Where's the intro?
Dad zooms in on the microwave clock to document the time, and it's flashing like that. God.
It's on the bottom, Dad. Jesus.
The lens cap is still on.
Dad, Christmas is over here, actually, fuckhead.
Yeah.
Fucking buddy.
But like,
Also, they're confusing the child too. If they're having this perfect family life on camera, and then the camera turns off, and now this child is in a different reality.
yeah.
Maybe the kid wants to always be vlogging then.
It's a lot of camera.
That's like when me and Nikki are going to like a party or something, but then she's pissed at me first, and then when she gets there, I get to be all like, yeah. That's the best. I love that shit. Fucking reach down, cup her ass and shit like that, and I know she fucking is hating me right now.
On the flip side too, though, what if some people just live miserable lives and they want to take down people that appear happy?
That's very true.
So it might be that there's this sweet little family is authentic, and they're just documenting their lives and they're having fun, not knowing what kind of evil fuckers are out there, and they're just constantly bombarded, being accused of being a fake family. Like, I don't know. It's just a weird space being in entertainment.
I like going on family channels and being like, you guys are a fucking fake family.
Fake family. Fuck you. I had to do fuck you in all caps.
Like,
Report for terrorism.
fake. This is all fake. Fake.
I'm like, the kids are fake, and I'm like, the kids are gay.
Yeah.
The dad is gay.
The dad is gay. Fake and gay.
Holy shit, kids are cucks. You know, just saying random stuff.
Dude, yeah.
Because I bet that's fucked up too, though. I bet some of the comments on there are just wild.
Dude, what makes that person sit there and go, oh, wait, let me write this. They're like, oh, I'm not logged in, hold on. And then like, like, oh, wait, the cap button's not on. Hang on a second. Okay,
Let me tell them what a gay fake family they are.
So you're just gonna feed your kid Red 40? What a piece of shit.
Process.
My bad.
Bart can't wait. Bart, this topic makes Bart so uncomfortable. He's like, okay,
Steve, do you personally know, like a family vlogger that you know something about them that the public doesn't?
I did, but then, you know, it kind of came out anyway, but it came out a different way than I thought. Because, like, you know, I don't want to cause anything. I don't want to, like, start anything or kick anything up because I really like this guy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I just won't name the names, but yeah. I knew that he had a problem, and then it came out in a different way, and I was like, oh, I didn't know you had that problem. That's interesting.
Oh, so it's a different problem.
Different problem. So but then the good thing, I think, is that the fans actually were really mature. Some were really disappointed, obviously, but he let people down, and he owned it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he kind of did like a recovery, like, tour, like took time to rebuild his life. And then, you know, I think he came out on the other end okay. So, yeah, but I definitely remember, you know, genuinely loving the guy and being like, this guy's a great guy. Love him. I didn't know he had that going on. Yeah. And it was like, oh, dang, that sucks for him. But it's not my life.
Right.
Yeah. But, dude, there's a lot of them.
There is. I think being in YouTube or just in entertainment in general, it's kind of weird, like, watching it all happen, and then you see their fans, and you're like, I feel so bad for you.
People have no motherfucking idea how crazy some of this YouTube shit is.
Yeah.
They have no clue. Like, I remember being at VidCon, or no, I was at Playlist, and I remember seeing like a tuber full on trying to get like a girl's phone number, and she was like, I mean, I don't know how old she was. Like, I didn't fucking check her ID, but I'm like,
she looked 12.
This bitch looks fucking like not 18 exactly, or maybe she's 19, but she looks young as fuck, bro. And you're like 30, dude.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, kind of wild shit.
Well, yeah, we've seen a lot of that.
But I'll never narc.
Yeah.
And I'll never tell the police anything. No, I'm kidding. There's nothing. Like, there's nothing I could have said. There was nothing. Like,
Is that probably the most common one though?
Pounding on fans is the most common one.
Probably.
Yeah.
Pounding on fans.
When it comes to family channels, I would say like it depends. I think what's scary about the approach, because I've seen like a whole like different spectrum. You know, we know what goes on behind the scenes. Is I feel like for us the way that because if I already know what channel I would start for Taika, I would start a gaming channel where he's doing a commentary, because him even just getting haircuts and him playing Minecraft, he says the funniest shit, and I'm like, dude, this shit would go viral like crazy. And
Did you call the show My Butt?
I don't know.
Probably pretty good.
But he's like really, really funny. But I also know like once something becomes a actual operation, like me seeing other YouTubers where the couples got into a fight, but now they have a Samsung brand deal, so they have to pretend to lovey-dovey to sell a fucking vacuum or some shit. I know those things happen, right? Yeah. So like, because I know that shit happens, when you have a kid and you have a channel and it's an operation, you're not immune to that. There's gonna be a time where in the middle of me disciplining Taika, or he didn't do good at school or something like that, I'm like, oh fuck, we got this brand deal that we have to do. Now I have to put on a headset on a video. So it's like this very weird artificial world.
It's a weird line there.
Yeah, so for us, I think we approach it with childhood first. We wanna make sure we preserve the family and the childhood first. And if he ever comes to me like, hey, my friends have a YouTube channel, can I have a YouTube channel? I'm like, okay, I'll help you. This is what I've been doing for the last 10 years. But I don't want to be the person with the carrot on the stick going, this is what you should do. I want it to be led by him. So that's kind of like our approach. Whereas like when I look at some of the other channels where there's really kid heavy, it makes me kind of scared the type of dynamics they have to balance.
Because who knows what that?
Yeah, who knows
how that changes the kid.
Even like just in commercials, like in Hollywood and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Kids could be throwing a tantrum,
Yeah.
which is like bad behavior, but dude, there's millions on the line for this thing. We need him to fucking act. We need him to stop his tantrum. So there's people that like were like, yeah, I had to pull my kid out because the way that they were treating him, it was like a fucking royal god.
Yeah.
That was like, what do you want? What do you want? You want chocolate?
Yeah, you want a puppy? We'll get
you want this? We'll do this right now. We'll do it for you. And then like they fucking
They're like, oh shit, I could get a puppy just like that.
yeah, and then so they're just like on a high all the time because it's like, how do we keep these kids pumped up on a high so they're acting, they're creating, they're happy, they're not throwing tantrums, they're reading their lines. So it's like, that to me is the fucked up part. Is like, yeah, there is a lot of exploitation going on.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you're making millions for your family, shut the fuck up and make that money.
Like Ryan's World, like that kid.
That's the thing I always think about.
Because like he's the kid that
Toy reviews.
he does all the toy reviews, but I'm sure when the parents started the fucking channel, they
Like
didn't think
30 million a year or something.
yeah, like I bet they didn't think
Crazy.
it was gonna lead to what he's doing, like right? Because I'm sure he's doing TV, he's doing YouTube, he's doing.
How old is he now?
I have no
He
idea.
got toys in Target.
Yeah, like I see his face at Target, you know,
Yeah.
and you're like, holy shit, this kid is a beast.
That's the scariest thing because I've seen lots of interviews of his parents explaining what their process is. And they talk about how like, oh, you know, we make sure it's something that he wants to do. It's like, but you guys have been doing this for over a decade or some shit. So like,
30 mil a year? I'm in and out and retired,
I'm
motherfucker.
saying like, it's been his idea every fucking year. Because I remember being a kid and changing my goddamn mind all the time.
Yeah.
And the thing is like, I'm not doubting that like, okay, let's say that they're telling the complete truth with their dynamic. That's more fucking valuable than anything they've ever done. Share what the fuck you did as a parent.
Yeah.
Because that's the gold mine.
You found something so early.
Yeah, sell parenting classes or
Yeah,
something.
and you were able to maintain a healthy method?
Right. That.
But do you think they sat there and like waiting for him to say something? He's like, I want a toy in Target. Come on, dude. I know what I want. I want to have my own toy in Target.
So Ryan, we got this opportunity from Target.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
Kid's a
Oh my god, I'm so glad he
kid's
said
a
it.
fucking genius.
I'm so glad he came up with that idea on his own.
Do you guys remember John and Kate plus 8?
Yeah, you love them, huh?
Heroes.
Oh, dude. So my wife has been showing me all his interviews that he's been doing since like just talking about how the whole process of the TV show.
That bitch is crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Crazy.
And he's just talking about how like I think he was more on the side of preserving their childhood and all that. And he was like, dude, we can't be doing this too much because I think it got out of hand with the brand deals and ads and all that
You
stuff.
don't live a normal life anymore.
Yeah, and then the mom was like, no, we're gonna go all in TV, and he says she's like a narcissist.
Did you see when she was mad at him for breathing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That shit happened to me before.
and then you see that.
No way.
Mad at you for breathing?
Someone got mad at me for breathing.
What the fuck? What was the situation?
That's a
The situation
build-up,
is she
though.
hated him.
Yeah.
That was built up. That was like,
breathing?
I wasn't even with this. No, we're not even with each other.
Oh, just a person?
No, I was just listening to people talk in a circle, and I'm just like, because I think I drank too much coffee, and I was having like caffeine anxiety.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Take a nice deep breath.
Like, yeah.
like that, doing that.
Take a deep one.
And then later on, I got pulled to the side to have a conversation, and then they're like,
who asked you?
I don't appreciate you fucking doing that. And I'm like, what did I do?
Who said this? Say their name.
And then they're like,
Say their fucking name.
you know, like, I know you were disappointed. I know you were like thinking about me and you were disappointed in me and you didn't like this. And I'm just like,
Heard of? I mean,
this is the weirdest conversation I've ever had. And I'm all like, how the fuck do you even read my mind? Because yes, I was. No, I'm just kidding. No, I was like, how did you even come up with this imagination?
how'd you make this about you?
And it becomes fact in your brain, and then you're confronting me to apologize for something that I didn't even think or do.
Did you go, oh, that's about this, that's about this. Before, that's not. I was like, see, that's what you do. Dude, bitches and
This
breathing.
guy sounds really angry.
Yeah, but this
is mentally ill person.
That
Who's this
clip,
guy?
that clip, that
man?
Who is this male?
that clip was it's like that.
Wow.
It's like that John that you saw it, right?
Yeah.
Where he's just like fucking being a dude, just blanking out. She goes, "Why are you doing that? Like, why are you
Oh my
breathing? Why are
God.
you breathing so hard?
That's
Like, you don't
my-
have to breathe so fucking hard."
And then she imitates him, and
Yeah.
you're like,
That's my hell, dude. I would never want to exist.
yeah, nah, bro.
But getting 40K an episode, motherfucker.
They were the first. They were the first fucking like family vlog.
And get your ass on camera. That's like the brand deal thing if couples are mad at each other.
Yeah, they have to.
Me and Nikki have recorded a couple brand deals when we're fucking pissed at each other. Well, it happens, but you know.
job.
Yeah, but you guys piss at each other's relatively healthy.
Yeah, it's very productive, and we often talk about it afterward, like on our podcast even.
Yeah.
So it's really.
I think there's a difference between fighting and actually couples being disgusted and hating.
Because nothing's wrong with being mad at each other or fighting. That's how you figure it out.
Relationship and actually hating each other.
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
different.
I think to me, it's you guys actually fight on camera and off camera, and it's funny, but you still love each other, right? Like, I don't like fraudulent relationships where you pretend to being this perfect couple, and then the world looks at you and goes, "Man, goals. One day I wanna be like that." And then you're also giving advice, and you're also like,
Yeah.
that makes me sick.
You know, that actually happened to us recently. We were doing a podcast episode, right? And someone's like, "Hey, what do I do? Me and my husband haven't been fucking." And we were like, "We ain't been fucking, dude." We're like, Nikki started doing the World Series of Poker like
She's so
fucking a
stressed
month ago,
out.
and
It's like,
we ain't fucking right now.
Yeah.
Like, we're straight up, we'll tell you. But that's what I like about me and Nikki's relationship. We don't have to be all guarded about shit. We're like, no, hey, we ain't fucking. Like,
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's real life though too.
I did get it in recently. Though.
Hell yeah, boy!
The World Series is chilling out.
It's over because the World Series ended. We seriously banged the next
but not
night.
the big A though.
No, I didn't get the
Dude,
big
fucking poor Nikki's head's throbbing, dude.
Dude, oh yeah,
She
dude.
hasn't been stepped on in a minute.
But her head had been fully healed.
Oh, okay. So she has some recovery time.
Deal. Let me know when you enter some place you haven't been.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, imagine every time you guys see Nikki, you start doing these little clues about anal, about how she should probably do anal.
So did you do it yet? Did you do it yet? No? Alright.
Hey, have you seen this book on like how taking anal is not that bad?
It's not even a hidden fucking thing.
That's the title. It's not that bad.
It's like, wow, Nick's really like subversive with his suggestion.